This one's for the ladies that we call lurkers. You're sitting on the fence. You've not quite had the balls to message me yet. The lady balls, shall we say. Alright, but you've been quietly watching my posts, maybe even saving them, maybe even sharing them, maybe even speaking about me. That would be amazing, by the way. So appreciated when people speak about me. Anyway, you've heard that this is the thing for you, the midlife reset. You need some help, you want to get your confidence back, you've lost your sparkle, you've maybe gained weight in midlife and you'd like to lose it, but you actually, you're not sure that you can. So every single reason I've ever heard, well, a lot of the reasons that I've heard from midlife women, yes, I have absolutely used some of them myself. Anyway, I'm going to call them out, lovingly, obviously, with a smile on my face in a non-aggressive manner. So I want you to think about all of these and tell me, do you relate to them, alright? I need to lose a wee bit of weight before I join. That's up there with saying, I need to get clean before I go in the shower, right? Yes, absolutely hear it all the time. Oh my God, I'm just like, I've put on too much weight. So if I could just lose a little bit before I start with you, then that would make me feel a bit better. But that's what I'm here for. I'm absolutely here for that. I'm absolutely here to coach you with that. Midlife ladies that have gained weight, right? If you follow me, you all know that I've gained weight and I've lost it as well. It is possible, all right? So I need to lose a little bit of weight before I join. Not even an excuse. It's just ridiculous. It's like getting clean before you go in the shower. You just wouldn't do it, all right? Second one, and I do genuinely hear this a lot. I'll start when life calms down, because people think that because they're so busy at the moment, they need to wait until their life has calmed down a bit. But if you do that, the next time your life gets really, really busy, you're just going to disappear off the face of the earth. You're just going to patch everything again. So the best time to start is actually when you're busy, because then you're navigating the most difficult time, so that when life does get calmer, it'll be an absolute skish. And then when life gets busier again, because let's face it, that's going to happen, it'll still be a scoosh because you've started it at a busy time. So excuse number 2, nah. Excuse number 3, kind of related, I don't have time. If you've all listened to Jo's podcast episode, the first time she got in touch with me a couple of years ago, I'm too busy. I literally can't fit anything else in. I feel that if I fit something else in, I'm going to have some kind of breakdown, right? You don't need more time. You don't need more hours in the day. You just need better boundaries, and that's what I help you with. We're all busy, right? I'm not belittling how busy you are, but everybody is busy, right? Whether we've got kids, elderly parents, we need to train, we need to look after ourselves, we're married, we're running a house, we're single, we've got socialising, we've got holidays, you've got general life stuff, work. I never even mentioned work. How can I not mention work, right? We're all busy. It's about gaining some confidence and learning to set your own boundaries, because you need confidence to set boundaries, because setting boundaries is effectively saying no thank you, no I don't want to do that, no I can't do that, no that's my worst nightmare. That takes confidence, all right? And also what takes confidence is understanding that looking after yourself first will allow you then to look after everybody else without resentment or hatred. That's quite a strong word, but do you know what I mean? So it's about that. So you don't need more time. You don't need to do less stuff necessarily. We just need different boundaries. Guess what? That's what my coaching is. Confidence, habits, boundaries, fat loss for midlife women. Yeah. Alright, so that's excuse number 3. Pop that right out the window as well. Alright. It's not the right time financially. Now, a lot of people will say that to a lot of coaches, right? And it might be true, but also it's a very good reason or a very good excuse or a justification to hide behind, because what you actually mean is you don't think you're going to manage to actually do it. So it's like a fear thing. So it's not the right time financially. What's the financial cost and what's the cost of not doing it? So if I could guarantee you fat loss, right, I guarantee you that in 6 months' time, you are going to wake up, look in the mirror, you'll have fat loss, your confidence will be through the roof, and you'll actually like what you see. When you like what you see in the mirror, that means your laughter comes back, your love for life comes back, right? I'm not sure that the cost of not doing that is actually going to be more than the cost of doing it. So that's something else. If you're going to use that as a reason or a justification, then just make sure it's the right reason, because quite often it's not. Quite often it's fear that's stopping you. And if I guaranteed you 100%, right, no qualms, nothing, I guaranteed that you were going to stick to this, you were going to get fat loss, and you were going to get confidence, you would probably pay me £1 million a month. That's obviously not what I'm charging. Right, so have a think about that as well. I hear this all the time as well. I'm too old for big changes now, right? I work with midlife women. Midlife women, anything from 40 plus, right? You potentially have another 40 to 50 years of your life left, which means you're only halfway through your life. Halfway. Like, what are you going to do for the next 30, 40, 50 years? Be miserable? Come on. Too old? Absolutely not, right? When I was growing up, when I was a lot younger, 60 seemed ancient, right? I had this conversation with one of my clients today. We went for a coffee after the ladies at Lyft, right? And we were saying, well, I was saying, she was listening, I was chatting. I was saying, so my mum's 77, right? My dad died at 58, which is ridiculously young, right? But the older I get, the younger that seems. So I'm 52. So in 6 years' time, right, my dad died, which is ridiculous. I feel like I should have at least another half of my life left. So I came to the conclusion that my mum's 77. I still want to be here when I'm 77. That's only another 25 years away. I've got far too much to do. 25 years isn't enough. So then I came to the conclusion that I want to live till I'm at least 90, but I'm now thinking it's about 100. Right, anyway, so you've got at least half your life left. Are you actually going to spend the next half of your life being miserable? Not happy with what you see in the mirror, not happy with the way you look, not happy with the way that your clothes fit, not confident, always behind the camera, never in front of the camera, too scared to put a swimming suit on, saying no to social events because you've got nothing to wear, or you're too scared to wear the short skirt or the shorts or the vest with no sleeves or the bra top or whatever. I mean, seriously, are you actually going to do that for the rest of your life? Because that's shit. You're never too old. You're never, ever, ever too old, right? The only thing that's too old is the belief that you're too old. And the only thing that's limiting you is that thought that's up here, right? You're not too old to do anything. Midlife, it's fucking awesome. You can literally do what you want. There's no rules. Like, who's going to give you a row? Do you know what I mean? There's no rules. Zero fucks. You can do whatever you want. You just have to believe. All right? I'm scared I won't keep it up. I do hear this actually. I did post a story about this the other day that somebody had said to me, I'm a bit apprehensive because I go all in at the start and then I patch it after 2 to 3 weeks. So I just give up after that, right? It's actually really, really common. And the reason for that is because you don't actually think that you're going to do it. So you try to do it as hard as you can and as fast as you can, right? And admittedly, that actually makes the process harder to stick to. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that you don't disappear, right? You don't, just seriously, you belong to me now, right? I'm not going to let you disappear. I'm going to do everything I can to help you. Of course I am. Absolutely 100%. We've got weekly check-ins, right? So we're in touch weekly. We've got monthly calls, Zoom calls. So we're in touch monthly, and you can speak freely on WhatsApp to me every day if you want. This is the beauty of it, right? That you have a wingman. I'm here. Telling you how awesome you are, telling you how positive you are, chatting about things like, we had another story actually. I had a client who had 2 social weekends in a row. She was a bit apprehensive, a bit scared that it was going to undo all her progress. She wanted to go out and have a couple of drinks, but not be an absolute idiot. So we had a Zoom call, we chatted about it, and we played out all the different scenarios about what would happen if you did this, what would happen if you did that, what would happen if you did that. And she chose to have a couple of drinks on all the social events, have a couple of drinks, stay away from the beige food, so stay away from the crisps, the sausage rolls, etc., because she would rather have spent her calories on the alcohol and the social side of it. So she chose what she wanted to do. She went out, nailed it, had a banging time at all the events, never had a hangover because you had a couple of drinks, straight back to it the next day. This is why you have a coach, this is why you have a wingman. Yeah? So, there you go. That's every single excuse that you've ever said to yourself, I've just totally blown right out the window. Alright? So, did you recognise yourself in any of these? If you're on the fence, get off the fence, right? You're not broken. You're not too old. Absolutely not. You don't need to lose weight before you join me. You're not too busy. I will help you set boundaries. Anything else that you're coming up with, it's not the right time financially. Think about the cost of not doing it. The cost of inaction is way more than the cost financially. Alright? You don't need to be less busy. We just need to sort your boundaries out. Alright? This is what my coaching does. We have chats, we have tools, we have downloads, we have homework, we have a random group that we put random pictures in. It's actually quite funny. It's about confidence and self-belief, because you're worth it. Oh, and it's about self-worth, because you probably don't think that you're worth it. You probably don't think that you deserve to put yourself first. Guess what? You actually do. True story, by the way. Right, so doors are open right now. Just drop me a message. We'll get you started. We start on Monday the 18th of August, the midlife reset, where confidence and magic happens. True story, by the way. All right. Thanks for listening. Thank you for spending your free time with me. So, I'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.